Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, let's give you the truth about this promotional financing offer with the Tesla Model Y and really give you the backstory on is this 3.49% financing, is it actually worth it with the current deal? Maybe give you some history, and actually I just realized it actually gets worse if you go to a different term. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you can do that down below in the description. In fact, if you want to join in the giveaway, you have to join the newsletter. Today's live stream is sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And we do have a giveaway at the end of today's live stream, so we're going to be picking the winner. If you want to enter in a last minute, you got to go to yesterday's live stream to follow in the instructions. It's free to enter and multiple entries are allowed. And then we're going to be kicking off another giveaway, a flash giveaway where it's only one day. If you're new to this, we're doing like a Christmas in July. We're doing 5 days, 5 prizes, and 5 winners for the giveaway. But let's jump into this. So let's talk about the 3.49% financing. The truth about it, is it actually a good deal or not? Or is it something that if you're looking to be buying a Model Y, maybe you should be waiting out? The biggest thing that I just realized taking a look at some of the details of the Model Y is that if you go to 72 months, it's 4.99% financing, which that's a little bit tough there. I mean, to go from 3.49 to 4.99, I guess it's still better than the 5.54 it was before, but really the only term here that makes sense is going to be 60 months or even less. If you look at the fine print, it also does say that you need 5% down minimum required, which actually is a lot better before. It used to be like 10 to 20% down, but the thing with that is that you can use the $7,500 federal tax credit to use some of the down payment. So I'm curious to see like what an actual breakdown of the numbers actually is. So if you are looking to get into a Tesla deal, if you've got a pending deal that you're financing, please send me the background of like the numbers. I want to see like what the actual deal is like. What's the minimum you can get away with if you use the 7,500? Like, I'm curious to see, is anybody out there putting 0% or 0 down on a 3.49% loan? Because that could be an interesting one. The next one is that the car loan interest is now tax deductible, and as we feared, this is why they're doing a higher interest rate at 3.49 when not that long ago it was 1.99% financing. And so certainly it is an interesting one, that is for sure. And I mean, at 1.99% financing, it seems like that was the best deal at the moment for the year. The question is, if I were to put on my conspiracy hat and if I were to think about this, like, yes, 3.49 is the best deal at the moment, but we're starting to see like some other models like Model 3 getting 0%, Cybertruck getting 0%. So the question here is like, will Model Y get a more favorable interest rate? And it could be a big potential depending on how orders and deliveries go through the next month or so. Like if Tesla likes where they're at in the next month and then they got a good amount of orders and deposits, then maybe they stick with 3.49. Maybe they go to like 2.99, or worst case scenario, they go to 1.99. But the flip side to that is that depending on where you are, it might not be worth the risk, because if Tesla can't get you the vehicle that you're looking for by the end of September, or even, I mean, if it has to go into October, then you're not going to get the 7,500. So you have to weigh these kind of risks. And my advice is that if you're near like a Tesla factory, like California, Texas, then yes, you can run the risk and go all the way to the end of the 7,500 ending on September 30th. But then the biggest question is like this option credit for a limited time, which is only on a select inventory vehicles that are out there. And what we have found, or what we're trying to figure out, and shout out to the person that put it as a comment, it seems like if the vehicle is in stock at the Tesla location, then it might have the $2,000 or $1,000 option credit. Where we're also finding that if it's like a base vehicle like this one, it's a long range rear-wheel drive with no added features at all, then of course it's not going to have an option credit because there is no option. But some of them just only have like one option, like this one. This is a rear-wheel drive that has 20-inch wheels on it. You can see that it is the black interior, so they're waiving the $2,000. Some of them are like this one that is identical to this one right here, the same build, but no option credit at all. And it seems to be what the case here is that if you take a look at some of the details, that might actually be because the vehicle could still be in transit. So you can see like this one is still in transit to the Irvine location. So that could make some sense on why there is no option credit on, because it's not a vehicle that exists on their inventory lot yet. And so they really have no need or aggressiveness to try and push it. But the one thing is for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our referral code does support the channel. So thank you to everybody that has done that in the past and in the future. And so the car loan interest rate is tax deductible, but if you run the numbers, if you make $100K a year at 3.49% financing, you'll probably save about $500 in cash in your pocket savings. And so really that's like a nice to have, but it's not super impactful in terms of big savings. And of course you have to remember to take that deduction over the standard deduction when you go to file your taxes and everything. So my question to you all is, because I know a lot of you are waiting to place your order for a deposit on a Model Y or whatever it is, or Model 3, other Tesla vehicles, is this a good enough deal for you, or are you continuing to wait it out until maybe even next month or even Q4? Because that is going to be the biggest risk, to see if there's any sort of deals around that time.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.
Thanks for that, everyone. And we do try and keep the best deals on our deal spreadsheet down below in the description with the highest discounts. But Tesla has kind of changed how they're posting these discounts. So really the best option, like quick tip, if you're looking for inventory out there and you want the biggest discount, here's the quick tip. Go to the vehicle section, then go to new inventory right here, and then go to the zip code area and make sure you switch this to all deliverable, because that will show you all of the different vehicles that could be eligible for you to purchase based upon your registered zip code. And that way you can find the maximum discount that you're looking for, because I know a lot of you are looking for the maximum discount. But certainly if you're looking for that best discount, don't forget about your current vehicle and where you're selling it. And that's where Give Me the VIN comes into play, one of our partners. If you use the link down below, what's cool about Give Me the VIN is that they want to get you maximum value for your current vehicle that you're selling. And you can sell it from the comfort of your home. They'll pick it up and everything, a fast offer and everything. And what's cool is they partner you up with one of their consultants so that you can work with them to get you the best deal on your current vehicle that you're getting. So definitely check it out. Link down below. And they're doing a $25,000 cash giveaway if you sell them your vehicle. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. U-Haul, thanks for coming in. IT Daddy, great to talk to you, or great for coming in. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, right? Thanks for being a Patreon member and everything. And Leona, thanks for coming by. And Bill, thanks for dropping by as well. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. IT Daddy, thank you for the super chat. Happy Sunday, everyone, nerds and geeks rule. No, thank you. Thanks for dropping by as well. In this next topic, let's talk about why full self-driving saves lives. There is, of course, a video contest that Tesla is rolling out right now. And shout out to Arash for posting this crazy
just wrapped up a
impactful
crazy night
video.
in the
Let's
OR.
just take a watch it so you guys can take a look. It's only a minute long.
I'll see you when I get home. Love you. Bye.
I mean, typical situation here, right? You get off work, you drive home, it's a quiet area like this, you start to get a little tired. I mean, I've definitely succumbed to a situation like this. You're in full self-driving, as you can see, and maybe you doze off, maybe you don't. It's crazy. That sound is it's pretty much ingrained in my head because of how often I hear it sometimes. But you get the gist. I mean, shout out to Arash for basically capturing what most of us might have gone through and why full self-driving could be a very good technology if it rolled out onto a ton of vehicles, and not only will protect drivers, passengers, but other people on the road as well. And so I really just wanted to kind of show that to you all. I think this is a winner in terms of the Tesla contest. And this is why full self-driving, we talk about it a ton. Like, is it worth it? Is it not? And if you're driving at least like 1 to 2 hours a day, then it definitely could be worth it. And so let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're in the chat that if you've had full self-driving in the past in your experience, let us know what it is down below in the comments. But the other thing is a quick update on the full self-driving deal, 50% off or half off. We've got a waiting list right now. We're completely sold out, but feel free to DM me on Instagram if you want to be added to the waiting list. Oh yeah, IT Daddy, I forgot about that. I have an X takeover ticket available to a special dentist subscriber. That's a good point. Maybe we'll add that. I mean, that's a very selective gift. I don't know if a lot of people, I guess if anybody's in the chat's interested in winning a X takeover prized gift, maybe we'll talk about adding it to the giveaway for tomorrow or something, or the 2 days from now. U-Haul, what are you ordering at the diner? They only have like burgers and fries, right? I don't think maybe even popcorn. What food is LA known for? I mean, pretty much everything, but depending on where you're at, I mean, it could be Korean food, it could be Mexican food, it could be any types of food. I will also get the Grock white paper this week. Life happening, now things are better. Stay tuned. Reach out to Mini Rev, ordered a Model Y Hot Wheels on June 29th. No expected delivery yet. Email them to inquire. Ooh, yeah, sorry about that. It is shipped from the other areas, and so maybe it's taking a little bit longer for that. Leona, I'm waiting till at least next month. Yeah, I guess next month would make a lot of sense, because especially if you are okay. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're okay with different configurations and you're okay with whatever is out there, I mean, that's really the best if you want the best deal, because that's when like a vehicle that you might not want in terms of like the color, but they might incentivize it for you so that you can actually get a deal on it. But of course, like when there's a rush on inventory, like maybe next month, if the deal gets better, then that could be something to be aware about as well. Not everyone lives in a forest. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you don't have to live in the forest to doze off. I don't want to say, but certainly it definitely happens. Bill, I ordered a Model Y rear-wheel drive with tow hitch on Thursday, had a VIN that night, and picked up on Wednesday. Found it interesting that it's a Texas build being delivered to Phoenix. That is pretty interesting, but Giga Texas Austin is a much bigger facility factory, and so that could make a lot of sense on why they are delivering it from there. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Great to see you, and happy Sunday, everybody. Sorry we were just a tad late today, but thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. In this next topic, breaking, Deutsche Bank expects that Tesla will release Model Q this year. And they estimate, get this, 25,000 units to be produced in Q4. I mean, where are they going to bake these? Is this going to be Giga Berlin or Giga Texas or even like Giga Austin or the China factory? Because this is pretty interesting to see. And we don't know if this is some sort of rumor here or whichever, but I mean, an affordable Tesla model could make sense, only could make sense to be released in Q4 after the 7,500 federal tax credit is killed, ended, and gone. And so now the question is, would you buy a Model Q for $25,000 or less or around that price range if it looked like this, or would you just rather have a Model Y? I think the Model Y is a fantastic deal, a fantastic offer depending on what you're looking to get, and it just makes a lot more sense for a lot of people out there. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see, drop by Blueberry. Thanks for coming in as well. And I guess a couple quick announcements. This Saturday, if you're looking to see go to a Tesla show with a bunch of Tesla accessories, speakers, and much more, definitely check out X Takeover. It's going to be in the Bay Area. And if you use promo code Dennis, you'll save a little bit of money off of the ticket as well. Elon, Franz, Lars is going to be there. Look at all these different guest speakers that will be there. And the most important part, I feel like where most value is that there's going to be a lot of Tesla accessory companies that are there as well. And so if you want to touch different accessories in hand, see how it, the feel for it, see what makes a lot of sense for you, you can do that at the event. Plus see a lot of cool Teslas as well, including our Tesla Cybertruck that has been completely revamped and everything. So definitely check it out, and we will be there as well. The other event that's coming up is Unplugged Performance's open house. This one is in Los Angeles. It's completely free, and I think the first 50 RSVPs get a free gift. We'll be there as well, so you can check out what's behind the scenes at Unplugged Performance and see their shop and everything that they do, all the different magic that they're out there. Miguel, thoughts on more inventory on the Model Y rear-wheel drive right now? There's literally only 4, but no color selection. Miguel, yeah, that's a tough one. And what happened there was when there's incentives and deals that pop up, people run to go and try and buy one. But don't worry, inventory will pop up. But the question is, will it pop up by the end of the month? And it also really depends on where you're at in terms of the distance from where you're at to where you're at to the factory and everything. Of course, the closer you are, the quicker that they can get a vehicle into your hand and everything. But the one thing's for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. In this next topic, we've got a video, tons of videos, a inside look at the Tesla diner. And it seems like they did a soft opening yesterday for first responders. So shout out to the Tesla team for even thinking of that. But we've got a bunch of different new secrets, new different features. And this Tesla diner is looking to be pretty cool and can't wait to actually go drop by and get one. The first one is that there is an exclusive Tesla Robo Optimus there. It's a black version. You can see it's got French fries and a little coffee mug right there. Pretty cool to see. I can't wait to see. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be interested in this one. You can see when you order a burger there, it comes in a Cybertruck box of sorts. Kind of funny to see here. It's like a mini scrunched up Cybertruck box with the burger and everything. I wonder how the burger is. Is it actually good, or is it just like a normal one for sure? And what's cool is that when you drive up and when you connect to the Wi-Fi that is around there, you can actually play the same movie that is playing on the massive screen screen, so you don't have to like crane your neck or anything like that. And so that's really cool to see. And what's also cool, I think you can also order via the screen, so you don't have to like run around and go inside. You can just wait at your vehicle while it's charging, which is pretty cool to see as well. I'm curious about how fast the food delivery will be. The other thing is they do have the Optimus robot there, and the Optimus robot is serving food. At least it was the other day. And so we can see a quick video from our friend F the Pump Will, that so you can see that the popcorn was being served by the Optimus robot. And I mean, just take a look at this. They went extensive. The bathroom even looks futuristic, like a spaceship or anything. You can see that at the top window, it kind of looks like you're in space, like almost as if you were in like a spacecraft or something like that, rolling around. But this was from the events where they threw it on for first responders that are out there. And so, of course, shout out to them. Shout out to Tesla, shout out to the first responders for protecting LA during the fires and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I mean, I can't wait to see it. It does open tomorrow at 8 a.m. So if you're in the area, I mean, you might as well just drop by and take a look at it. What's most amazing to me is that they have 80 Tesla supercharging stalls, which, I mean, it's not just in the front, but it's also in the back, which you can just go and charge with a bunch of different stalls there. And we did a quick video walk around today. Of course, they didn't let us in, but you can kind of see where I wanted to really show the 80 stalls, which I think is fantastic that they did there.
But one thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this, and that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners, and I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there, 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones, and by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. And 3W All Weather Floor Mats gave us an exclusive promo code, Dennis35, for 35% off your set for your Tesla vehicle. Definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that's used our promo code in the past and in the future. If you're just joining in, welcome. We talked about the Model Y financing deal, 3.49%. And the truth about it, in terms of it's only capped at 60 months. If you go to 72 months, it's actually 4.99%. You do need 5% down, which, yes, you can use part of the 7,500. So I'm curious, like, can you actually run with it at zero down? Which, I mean, it might be able to. And so if you're doing a zero down financing, send me a screenshot. I would love to see your breakdown of your Model Y purchase. And the biggest thing is that, you know, the reason why Tesla is doing 3.49% or a higher financing rate is because the car loan interest is tax deductible. But I mean, if you start to run some of the real numbers, and if you're going to be doing this every single year, it would actually really just put like a $500 to maybe $1,000 in your pocket as real cash savings for buying a Tesla vehicle. Miguel, I'm in San Francisco, so hopefully there is change in inventory. This is, you think, for promotions going on until next month. It really depends. I guess we'll start to see, and if anything, Tesla might change it up like the first or second week next month, but I think they're going to roll with this until we actually see if there's like inventory increasing or if like people are looking to buy at this point, because there's probably like fear that's happening in terms of because the 7,500 is ending, or even FOMO because like they don't want to take a risk on it. In this next topic, we're getting more details about this 6-seater Tesla Model Y L, the bigger Tesla Model Y. And I don't know, that's got me pretty excited on if this is going to be actually coming to the US. It could be a fantastic vehicle. Zhongwen, who actually also posted a leak and was pretty accurate on the Model Y 6-seater coming out initially. And so the first thing is that there's newly designed seat ventilation. Okay, very cool. Individual rear 4 seats. Each seat can be folded flat. The second row seats can be moved back and forth. So very similar to like the Model X 6-seater in how the captain's chairs can't really be moved too much. They can't be folded flat for like if you're looking to put in storage or anything, but it will kind of stay stable, which, I mean, the people that are going to be buying this are going to be people that have car seats, where the most of the people, this just makes more sense for them. Number 3, sunken design of the third row of seats ensures sufficient headroom. Oh, interesting. So it's a little bit lower then so that you can be more safe or you feel better when you're in the third row, because that's my gripe of the 7-seater, the older one, is that when you sat in that third row, if you got back there, it was very tight. It was almost dangerous as well. The second row seat armrest has a hidden small table design. Oh, interesting. So that makes sense for like long road trips. Battery capacity, 85 to 90 kilowatts. So we're getting close to, to give you perspective, the Model X is 100 kilowatt and the Model Ys are like 70 to 80. So if it's a little bit more, that's going to be a cool one. Number 6 is probably the one I'm most excited about. Suspension is electromagnetic, variable suspension to improve ride comfort. Ooh, so this might be the most comfortable Model Y yet, and maybe this is the vehicle that we get next instead of the Model Y Performance, because we do have a Model X that we have to get rid of at some point because the warranty is ending. Maybe this is the replacement, because I've said before in the past, the Model Y is fantastic in terms of comfortability, but it's really holding its stick to like the Model X, and so that could be an interesting one. But here's a concept of the Model Y from Sugar Design. We can see it almost kind of looks like a Model Y Performance, especially when you throw on like the spoiler. Of course, the backside I feel like would be a little bit more extended than what's seen here. But yes, I'm excited to see if this comes out in the US, when it comes out, and I think it's going to be a hit in terms of people looking to buy it and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
Congrats on buying your Tesla, or you're about to just buy your Tesla. But now here's the second most exciting part. That's accessories. And there's a ton of accessories out there, probably even way too much. And I try and bucket it into the top 3 accessories that you can get. And that's going to be phone mounts, all-weather floor mounts, and center consoles. A good set of all-weather floor mounts is probably my number 1 recommendation. And I've got a bunch of links and discount codes to all the accessories that I recommend down below in the description and on our best deal spreadsheet on page 2. Check out this one from Jawa that we use on all of our Teslas, linked down below, or their center console, which I also use on all of our Teslas as well. A must-have because Tesla doesn't come with a center console. But my number 1 accessory I recommend is going to be all-weather floor mats, and I bucket it from 3 different options: good, better, and best. The good ones are going to be the ones that you find on Amazon. Better is going to be the ones from like Tasmanian. But my favorite, all-time favorite that we have on our Model X and Model 3 Performance currently is going to be a set of all-weather floor mats by 3W Liners. If you use our promo code down below in the description, you'll find that the price of these floor mats are pretty in line with some of the other ones at a much higher quality material. So thank you to everybody that's used our links to support the channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks to everyone. Randall, curious if you used Grock on your Tesla Model Y yet. How do you like it? I actually haven't got that update yet. It's kind of unfortunate. Miguel, it would be nice for them to just give buyers a free option, like any color. We would like that. 3 colors, red, white, and blue. I noticed Model 3 and Model Y got an increased range of by 25 miles more. Oh, I didn't see that. Did that go on? Did people miss that in terms of like the range bump? 357. No, I think it was still 357 and 327. Maybe it's from like the older one to the new one. Yeah, it would be nice. Essentially, I would love to just see them maybe get that option credit. Like if you just select whatever, you get up to like 1,000 to 2,000. Choose whatever you want. But I guess that's the same as just dropping the price, right? Or just making, it'd be really cool if Tesla just made everything free in terms of like the different options that you can get. But of course, they would never do that. U-Haul, third row seating, Model Y impersonation of Model X. Yeah, it kind of is. And maybe they are going to, because they did increase the price of the Model X recently. So maybe they're just like, we're just going to kill the Model X because it's not really doing much for us in terms of sales. Neil, thanks for coming in. 3 rows seems somewhat practical if captain seats only. Yeah, it does, because especially if you have child seats in those second row, then you don't have to fold to get into the third row. People just walk through the middle and get to the back row. And so it's actually really nice in terms of functionality and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I'm sure there's people in the chat that might have either experienced the captain's chair layout on a vehicle, or better yet, have had a Model X with the captain's chairs. It's my birthday. Thanks for coming in. I hope the YLs are US soon at price similar to the regular Y. What would you estimate the YL cost to be? I think it's going to be $5,000 more than the current Model Y. Miguel, if you look at the rear-wheel drive from old ones and new inventory, you will see the range differences. Oh, interesting. Let's take a look. I thought it was all 357, because if you look at interesting. So This one is a 344, but that one has the 20-inch wheels. That's why. Whereas this one has the Protons. That's why it's 357. And the one thing we also realized is that if you find someone that has the $2,000 discount and some that don't, and that could be like the reasons why some vehicles have the option credit, is because those vehicles might actually be at the dealers or the Tesla stores, where these that don't have a discount might still be in transit. And so that might actually be what's happening here. IT 2026 Model Y Summer Tesla OS update and delay for our model. Dennis, I'm in Florida. No 2026, 2025, 26 update. Yeah, even none of our Teslas have even got the update yet. And so it's pretty unfortunate. It's they're just rolling it out super slow for everyone. In this next topic, he just put a toilet in the back of his Cybertruck. I mean, insert funny joke here, whether like about the Cybertruck is whatever or everything. But I didn't even know this like type of product exists, which is kind of funny for like road trips or something like that. But you can see this person, Mark, he bought a toilet. I guess like it's a portable one that I don't know where it hooks up with, or maybe it just sits there and then the S just sits there. I installed a toilet in the backseat of my Cybertruck, complete with entertainment, ambient lighting, bio and LED, and biohazard ventilation, which is kind of funny if you think about it. I mean, there is like a screen right here where he can watch movies or Netflix or whichever. He's got the toilet paper right here. It's got ventilation through the biohazard ventilation within the truck itself. And I mean, he can literally take this wherever you need to go whenever he needs or they need to go. But pretty funny to see this. I figured I'd highlight it for y'all just to see how creative some people can actually be. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.